Stop. Is this on? Is this on? Is this on?
We're on.
Is this on?
I sleep like a
Is this on?
baby.
Is this
I
on?
never show up late for work.
This is what they've been doing for the past
I
5
can't
minutes.
hear my microphone.
I don't
I don't hear my
drink
microphone.
whiskey.
Where's Nate White when you need him most?
Microphones.
Oh,
I hear it,
We're
but
on
it's
the
no-
live Q&A.
Wow,
Since you
happy
said-
Friday, everybody. We're live.
Yes, we are.
Checking sound.
Well, we surely
live
ain't dead.
in person. Not yet.
Yo.
Happy Friday. What up, Creed-tastic? Yo, yourself,
Flowers
brother.
green. What's up, Creed? Creed, you got any questions for us, brother? We got the live Q&A. We got Mr. Mike Henderson, a.k.a. Slim.
Why is it that each week someone is possessed by the spirit of Uncle Baby Billy? It's him. He's sounding like him right now.
Listen.
Uncle Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers.
Then we've got Mr. Chase Brashers, as some of y'all like to
so
say.
brash. Wrong.
Oh,
It's
then we've got
Brashers.
Daddy Lige over here, a.k.a. Daddy.
Oh, there we are. There we are.
Oh, down in law.
And then myself, Mr. Smooth, a.k.a. Mr. Emmett.
Oh, he's smooth.
Smoothest around.
We've got Talon, man in the front up there.
Jordan, can you,
Daddy Taylor.
Sweet boy Josh. selling
Daddy
guitars.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you zoom in for us? Thank you,
But don't
brother.
forget,
let's
don't
think.
forget now.
Oh, there's a
don't
Chase. There's a Chase
forget.
Brashears fan club
Finally.
It's
now.
Elijah.
Finally. No, it's not.
It's Chase.
Elijah, I know for a fact, is not a fan of
Chase
Chase.
Brasher's fan club.
it's Chase
Henderson on
All
my
right.
leg.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking at Creed. All right. We got a question from Creed.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Favorite
What is your
sport
guys' favorite sport
team?
and
And
team?
team. Ooh.
Mike, you're a sportsman.
Am I? I don't sport very often, actually. I don't know if I
Breaking hearts
did.
of sport.
I don't know. I just good old-fashioned baseball, right? It's America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
And
There you
favorite team? Well, I'd have to be I guess a card. I'm a fair weather. I'm a what do we call it? Where you root for the home team. That's what I do.
Fair weather
Cards.
fan.
Oh,
Yeah, give
he's
me
a
the card.
bandwagoner.
Give me give me the Royals. You know, I prefer it if they're good.
True. True.
What about you, Mr.
Chase.
The
Brashears?
Lord's intended sport, basketball, and
Nah.
the Milwaukee Bucks.
The Bucks.
You're a Bucks fan?
The Bucks.
What?
Well, goodbye, everybody.
The Bucks.
Taylor said, "You're a Milwaukee fan."
What about my Lord and Savior, Jason Tatum? That's what Talon's saying right now.
Yeah.
Creed
Yeah.
said,
Creed said
"Boo."
Not a
All right,
fan.
Smooth. What do you got?
Oh man, I like the majority of sports.
Fear the deer. That's right.
That is so incredible. When it comes to basketball, NBA, I don't really follow the NBA until like the finals, just because like I don't know, it's not the same as what it used to when I was growing
Did you
up.
not just call him a bandwagoner?
It's not physical like it used
But he was talking
to be.
about baseball and following the team that like
Is that not what you're doing?
no. I'm
At
not.
least
I'm
he
not.
has,
I'm not.
At least he has some form of commitment.
It's just blind love.
Well, I'm more committed to college basketball.
That's
True.
What's your college
That's the
basketball
My
team?
college basketball team is KU. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Rock, chalk, Jayhawk, KU.
And that has been our. You just see like someone start bringing out a KU like incense thing, like it's a Catholic church kind of deal. I don't know what those things are called.
Yeah. When it comes to baseball, I like the Springfield Cardinals. I went out to a game the other night and had a lot of fun, and
Savannah Bananas.
they had a pretty spectacular comeback. I'll tell you what. Like it was a doubleheader night against I don't remember the name of the team, but I think that they typically filter into the Royals.
Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
Yep, that's who they were. So
How many words are in that sports team?
Right. But anyway, yeah, Nathan
Labie?
Labie,
Hey,
let's
Nathan.
go, bro.
Friends on TikTok.
The Beehive is here.
Yes. But so the game, it was a doubleheader. It was the second game. I got to go watch it with my gal, and they were down. It was like 2-1, and it was the 7th inning, and we had 2 bases loaded, and the catcher came out and just smacked it right over the big screen. Nice. And like they were on a roll after that point, and just smacked around the Northwestern.
Smacked them around a little bit.
Yeah, smacked them around a little bit. So that was fun watching them. But
That's good for 'em.
I grew up watching the Royals with my pops.
Yeah.
So
Well, Creed, to answer your question, he just said, Elijah, how do you know that? I assume he's talking about the Naturals. It's
Yeah.
because the Kansas City Royals are my favorite team. And so the Northwest Arkansas Naturals are the AA affiliate to the Royals, like the Springfield Cardinals are to St. Louis. And then you got AAA. You've got the Omaha Storm Chasers.
yep.
And then you got
Ain't no love in
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
no, I said Omaha.
Omaha,
Don't care.
different state. Different state.
Yeah. So yeah,
Nebraska's
for
not even
baseball,
real.
Royals, football, Chiefs.
Chief.
NBA, if I had to choose a team, it'd be the Grizzlies. So
You can leave off the couch.
Taylor's over there.
What? We're not gonna do that. What? You don't like the
Baseball
Celtics?
is. Oh my gosh, that's bullying right there. Don't do that to Taylor.
we're just hazing this man live right now.
Taylor's
I
like,
mean, you
I was
literally
on.
just did.
What?
So,
enough with the ball.
get back to work.
Oh my god. Baseball is one of
We
the
love you,
worst
Taylor.
sports to watch on TV, but one of the best to watch in person, though.
No, you've got. Well, I do agree with you. You've got to give it a chance, though. Now that they've changed some of the rules,
My
because
brain is
with,
literally riddled with the ADHD.
with
to
the
point
pitch
where I
clock,
can't.
the pitch clock, and everything like that. Now it is a much more enjoyable game. So
Whoa, Creed with the hot take.
Amen, Creed.
Creed's
yeah.
coming out for blood. today,
Right.
man.
Ouch.
It's not blood when they lost.
I cannot believe it.
What's
He
your
said-
NFL team?
He said,
You want to
Hey,
talk about
We're
that?
consistently
Like a
losing.
chef.
now.
Yeah,
This man likes the Cowboys.
the star
Yeah.
of shame.
Hey, man, nothing's happening. Until
Definitely
something
not
happens to
America's
Jerry
team.
I honestly just don't sport at all. I just, baseball is one thing. It's like I like baseball because you really requires nothing of you. You can watch it or not watch it. Either way, I'm still eating hot dogs and nachos outside.
That's
Come on,
honestly the
man.
best part. It's the
Yeah.
experience
Yeah,
more
it's
than the
the
actual game.
atmosphere.
It's
I
just
was
you're
massive
outside
into
typically with
basketball
friends or
back in the day.
family.
We would go. I lived in Salt Lake City, so we'd always go back in the day and see the Jazz whenever they would play against the Lakers, and I got to see like Magic and Kareem play, and they would always destroy the Jazz back then. But then I was the guy that had to root for the Jazz when they were playing the Bulls, and it's hard to not love the Bulls. But I had to root for the home team, and then Jordan would always end up whooping up on him eventually.
The old
And-
iconic step back or push off, if you will. You know,
But after
depending on
that,
who you
I
ask.
just- I quit. If I get into too many sports and I'm not practicing or doing something else for like music, and I kind of
I prefer to
kinda
watch the
faded out,
track.
man. I faded out.
I put all my money on the horseshoe.
Baseball, hot dogs, nachos, sign me up.
Creed said, I like them, but still.
It's Patrick Mahomes.
Man. Man.
It's all right, Creed. I
I
still
only like
you.
him because Taylor Swift does.
That's another reason why I don't like them.
I like Taylor Swift.
I think she's great.
Yeah, what a performer.
The bane of my existence.
She's wonderful.
Bane of my existence.
Tay Tay. Yeah.
Everything that's wrong with the music industry.
You secretly love Taylor
Okay,
Swift.
okay. So along with Creed's question,
Yes.
if you were to play a sport and be great at it, what sport would you play?
Hockey.
Would you?
You know how intimidating you'd have to be like really good at hockey.
Man.
Well, I mean, you already have the height on that. So like, if you got somebody
I've already
as
played
tall,
You would be a
Ball,
great goalie,
but, like,
dude.
Just like I love how hockey is the only sport where it's like, all right, man, we're gonna hold hands and we're gonna beat each other until one man doesn't stand. It's like respect, put her there, partner. And then it's like you beat the absolute snot of the other person, and then they get up. And it's like that was a great game.
Yeah, it's called boxing, right?
Yeah, but not on ice.
chess. Sam,
Chess.
Sam Smith.
I love
I'd
chess.
be a bowling. Yeah. Is that a
Ooh.
sport?
Did y'all see the?
Is
no,
that a
you
Being
see
sport,
chess?
really good
technically?
at bowling is a great answer.
Is
You
that
can
a
Just be
sport?
overweight and drink while
Chess
you're
is
doing
a
it.
sport.
Like,
Who
look,
you
I'm the-
think you
I'm
are?
the best in my league.
Did y'all see the chess news where like the #1 player in the
Yeah.
world, Magnus?
Yeah.
He lost and like about flipped the table.
Yeah.
He was
He about
was
did.
PO'd, man.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. He came back, patted him on the
guys
back. Yeah, sportsmanship, you know.
Mike.
He already
Yeah.
said bowling.
No,
Oh, he
seriously,
said
bowling. I'll
bowling.
probably be
Okay, so
bowling at this-
bowling.
It's like
this
you
point.
show up to a professional tournament. It's like, man, you are awesome. But then you don't tell your friends. It's like, guys, let's go bowling tonight. Let's go bowling. And then
Just
everyone leaves crying.
absolutely obliterate
And then
them.
you just destroy him. Yeah.
yeah.
I just get lucky, guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
Golf.
I knew it.
Get paid a lot of money to go and play human fetch.
Human fetch.
I'm gonna throw y'all for one with this one.
Yeah.
Pickleball.
If I could do any sport and be so great at it, it'd be NASCAR.
I was gonna say you're a
Yeah,
racer.
that
aren't
feels
you?
like
Yeah.
it, bro.
yeah. NASCAR over like drag racing. I would have picked like some racing like
So
that.
I mean,
instead of-
drag race is fun.
Yeah.
But like as a kid, like the kid in me,
Yeah.
Would you rather do F1 or NASCAR?
NASCAR.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't. There's something
What?
about
He's a cold-blooded American. What do you think he's going to answer?
Well, I've
Not
heard
one of the
F1.
Italians.
F1 is intense.
I've heard F1 now too. It's also like there's not as much regulation on your car to where like you can just soup up your car and you just have a better vehicle.
But that's the thing is it's kind of a counterintuitive thing because with F1 you're making so many turns and so many things that's like you want to be fast but you have to make your car manageable. NASCAR.
Creed
Human
said
fetch is
human-
crazy.
Human fetch is crazy.
If golf is human fetch, then NASCAR is just human playing like trying to catch your own tail.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's literally only left turns.
Oh my god.
My dad said he went to a NASCAR race once, and it was like the first 20 laps, you're like, yeah! And then there's like, oh, there's 400 more of these. And it's like,
Oh,
oh, okay.
I know. Like my dad growing up loved NASCAR. Like that's his thing.
strategy
and
thing.
like it's he always tried to get me into it. And it's like the first 20 laps, like, man, this is crazy. This is awesome. And it's like for the rest of the race, because like honestly, NASCAR does not need to be 400 laps. Make it 50 laps, winner takes all. I never understood why they stretched that thing
They
out.
just need to do the cars thing, you know, like put 3 cars up on there and just let them at it. 100 laps.
Why did we decide to go counterclockwise? That's what I want to know.
Hello. Because
Why is it left-hand turns?
the cars are made a certain way. Like there's certain like there's certain like wings and like grooves that are built on the car to help it to turn.
But I mean, like in the early days before there were wings and grooves, why did we determine we're making left-hand turns instead of right-hand turns?
There's a couple of
Yeah.
tracks that have like they're more course tracks where they have a lot of like turning and stuff like that.
But you know, I mean, in like the NASCAR circuit, we're just going around. Why? I've just the
Yeah.
things I want to know. I want to know the dumb things.
Yeah.
Why do we turn left instead of right? Elijah's bored and he's out. Yeah. He's doing his due diligence
Yes,
as a quality
he's
payroll
working.
employee. He's a good man.
All right, so let's get into some questions with music.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I want to talk about
This
cars.
is all I know about sports. We've just said everything I
I
know.
want to talk
so.
about cars. Cars.
Now, music. If you could get a free guitar, what kind of guitar would you get, Chase?
Well, Mike,
Well.
since he so nicely asked,
I did.
I would get a Heritage 535.
Man, how cool was that? So we had a vision retreat yesterday and part of today where bosses from all the different stores, our admin team, everybody gets together and just they plan stuff out. It's super cool. They highlight all the cool things that the individuals have done, and they give out some award ceremonies. And
Rub elbows.
this fella right here, he's been like the #1 sales guy, just absolutely killing it for the last couple of years, almost from the first time he started working here, the first month, just killing it. They gave this guy a guitar, a well-deserved gift of appreciation, and it's just like I couldn't believe it when I walked in last night and you had that thing.
Well, thank you.
You absolutely deserve it, but how freaking cool was that? They gave you a
Dude.
Heritage 535, man.
I am so pumped. That's literally my plans for tonight.
Everybody give
my
Chase a hand. He's awesome.
my wife is going to St. Louis for the weekend, so
Oh, man.
amp is getting cranked.
Oh yeah.
Guitar's coming
All
out.
you're doing, everything's loud. Your neighbor's going to hate you.
NASCAR's on the
Great.
TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dale
So,
Earnhardt.
yeah, give Chase a shout out.
Intimidator.
Come let him sell you something, because even if you don't want to, he will, because that's what he does.
I'm going to
Yeah.
sell mine for a profit.
Oh my gosh.
Probably could, couldn't you?
No,
It's like,
that
thanks
thing's
for the gift.
Never leaving me.
It's
period.
up for sale. Yeah.
What was our question? Oh,
Well, if you could get a free guitar, what kind would you?
What would
It
you
was
get, Evan?
Definitely suited to you, but yeah.
If I could get a free guitar,
Yeah, just, yeah.
I would probably say
You see that attempt on my life?
it would have to be some sort of like really sweet Telecaster.
Yeah, that's the correct answer.
Yeah, I think it would have to be like something with a very thick neck on it. Maybe a humbucker in the neck.
Oh yeah, also a correct answer.
Tell these with humbuckers in the neck, man.
Flame
Delicious.
flame maple neck
Ooh, okay. Satin or gloss?
satin.
Over there.
And then I think the color I would just want it like I don't know, dude. That sparkly green Strat over there.
The seafoam one?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Well, do you want to do that? And
Yeah.
Do it. Did you say flame top or just the flame roasted maple neck?
Just flame roasted.
Oh, okay.
Well, Chase, I think you can talk about.
Oh,
we just
Oh,
did.
you already did
Yeah.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
What guitar? If you could get a guitar for free, what would it be?
Just guitar for free.
That Gibson Victory right there.
No. I would probably go with a. Does vintage count?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would want a pre-war Martin, like
Oh man.
yeah,
Oh okay.
pre-war
I need
Martin
a $50,000 guitar, please.
D28, just like
That's awesome.
mint, you know. Mm-hmm.
Specifically, what's your favorite
What
acoustic
about you,
guitar?
Mike? You didn't answer your question.
Oh well, if I'm going off of Creed's with the acoustic, I'd want some sort of 12-string. I think that I'm on that. Taylor, man, they make those 12-fret 12 strings. They just
Yeah,
play
those are
like butter.
great.
They are so easy to play.
Do we still have that custom shop, Taylor?
We do,
Yeah,
and that
that
one's
thing's
great. It's
cool.
one of the 14 frets though, and they make
Oh,
like
yeah.
those 500 series that are the 12s. They
Yep.
are perfect.
Yeah.
They are awesome.
Sam
Easy to
Smith asked, so what kind of amp would you choose?
Well, I think
Oh.
Creed asked the question before that.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
yeah.
Specifically, what's your favorite acoustic?
Yeah, that's what we're.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yours is the 12 fret.
Oh yeah. that's
12
what I'd take.
string.
I got some cool ones now, so that would fit it in right. Nice.
I would probably have to say maybe one of those 1937.
How we doing?
Welcome in,
D18
brother.
VTSs. The authentic
Ooh.
1937
Oh, yeah.
DT.
Those are
Like
great.
Those are,
D18s.
that D18 was nuts.
Oh, yeah.
That thing was just everything I wanted an acoustic guitar to sound and play like.
So you would rather have that over that one Honeyburst J45?
For sure, an
Yeah.
authentic
Yeah.
Martin over one of those. Yeah, like
Nice.
that is a good guitar. I like J45s. They don't particularly scratch the biggest itch for me, but I do like them. But that Martin was spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to
Or
acoustics,
that country western.
I would rather have that D18.
The country western puts
Yeah.
up a fight for that Martin.
That's a good guitar.
yeah, I would say I would have to agree on that D18 because like I still remember playing that guitar like the first time I played it, and
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
this
the
thing
best-
makes me feel like a
It's the
guitar
best
player.
acoustic I played. Probably
Like I said,
just
that
in
country western gives
general.
it a good run for its money, but both
Yeah.
of those are
Well,
out there.
and
Because
I
I
think-
played one of those authentic D28s too, and it was really good. But like that D18 just had a low end. That
I
was
haven't
Well,
like,
tried
that says a lot. I
oh,
mean, we
yeah.
are lucky and get to play all of these cool things.
Yeah.
When that you have one that's like just like something else you've touched stand out. That says a lot. About
Right.
Yeah.
They were having a good day making that guitar for sure.
Yeah.
That was a
so
Friday
would,
guitar.
would your choice be that D18?
Friday.
No, it's Wednesday.
Wednesday
No, I'd
guitar.
still go
Wednesday
with the
guitars.
vintage one.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
if I
okay.
could,
See you, man. Nice
money
meeting
wasn't
ya.
an option. Take care, buddy.
day, brother.
Take it easy, brother.
Cornetta wants to
Cool.
know when we're giving away a PRS. Well, next week
Yeah, for the Father's Day thing.
for the Father's Day drawing, you get a PRS and a green egg.
Well, that doesn't really help Carnetta though.
No, it doesn't.
Carnetta, have you ever heard
But that's
of
that's,
cash?
that's the truth. Yes, yes.
Sign up. Yeah.
I'll take cash and I'll give one away.
Oh,
Can I
Sam-
sign up for this now?
I don't think so. You're an employee.
Yeah, that's probably not a good look.
You also
Anyway.
have a Blackstone, but
I do.
we'll let you know, Carnetta, when the time arrives to
Yes.
give away a PRS.
We're always giving stuff away.
Yeah.
We need
Cornetta.
to
You
do
know
a
this.
better Mother's Day giveaway than we do for Father's Day. Like Mother's Day, we don't do a lot, and I feel like Father's Day we always go pretty hard in.
Well, because that's the majority of our target customer.
There are plenty of women who play guitar.
I know, but not a lot of them shop with us yet.
Yet. That's a great way to get them in.
One of
Anyway.
the coolest things we did for Mother's Day, though. Sorry. We
Love
had
you,
Nate
Carnetta.
Play in a
I got you,
flower
Carnetta, don't
shop.
worry.
It was really cool.
Oh, that video.
That
was-
video
that
was
That
nuts.
was awesome. I love
Yeah.
that.
Hey, Sam
asked
Smith.
what amp would we want
Yeah,
to get.
what amp would we want to get? For me, it's a easy like. It's gonna be either a Cub Bad Cat or the what's the other one that whenever we had the big showcase, it was like the new thing at that time.
Jet Black.
The Jet Black,
Yeah.
Jet
dude,
Black's
that
awesome.
amp
Heck yeah.
is so freaking cool.
They are wonderful. They really are.
How about you, Mike?
Well, I already got the one. Can I just get a refund on my 2-Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a 2-Rock Bloomfield. It is unfair how awesome that thing is. I don't think I want any other amp. I would just, like some money back.
yeah.
That'd be it.
I don't
Hey, it's
know.
Sean. What's up, buddy?
That's for me. I would want to take either
R7, of course.
a Bad Cat, Black Cat, or probably a Bloomfield Drive.
Yeah,
just
buddy.
because it's like I can afford all the other stuff. If I could get something for free, I want a 2-Rock for free.
Yeah.
Or maybe even a Divided by 13. I really
There
like
you go.
Divided by 13 stuff as well, but those are probably my top 2 choices right now.
Two Rocks are great. I love some of the Friedman products right now.
Yeah, I've got my Friedman. I
Those
love
are
that amp.
really good. But yeah, I mean, if we're going free, I'm getting me a 2-Rock. I
Which
mean,
one are you
I mean, really.
well, to be honest with you,
hooligan amp.
I like the Studio Signature mainly because
That's what I
I'm
could see
most
you playing.
comfortable with that one and
It's a
confident
great
on that one.
Princeton is what it
Yeah,
is.
that one feels really good.
Yeah.
I would say another good one for you would maybe be like that vintage that we tried. That's
Yep.
like right up your alley.
Yeah. So I want to keep going because we got a lot of
We
stuff.
got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
coming
Could you
in.
scroll up just one more? I think Eddie. Yeah, Eddie said,
I think
yet
there's
if
one
you
more.
build it, they will come.
That's what I'm saying, Eddie. That's what I'm saying. I'm
All
trying
right.
to help women out here.
Jimmy said,
Jimmy.
fun fact, my 3-year-old
Squire.
Squire PJ sounds better. Dude, that is such a real thing because there have been many a times I had a J bass that was like a Squire 60s, and that thing like felt magical.
I
So
think it
he's
comes
saying
down
that
to
they can't read that. Sorry. So they're saying that it's better than his 10-year-old Mexican Fender P bass. Yeah. What do you
I
think,
think it's
behind
like
that?
Mike and I like to joke about it's a Wednesday guitar. Someone just had a really good day making that guitar, but honestly, I think it's just the Squire stuff has come a long ways, and
But
this
not
is
all
a
of
bad
them.
thing towards
Yeah.
Fender, but it's like the gap between the Squire classic vibes or even Squire basses between the Mexican stuff has just shortened into a gap where it's like when you get a good Squire, it's right there
Also,
with Mexican stuff.
Also, too, Jimmy, you might just prefer the sound of the PJ more
Yeah.
than just the P. That PJ is going to give you a little bit more top end, a little bit more articulation. I know I prefer a PJ over a standard P bass, but I mean, a P bass is like,
PJ to
apple
me
pie.
is just like the best of both worlds because it's like we've talked about a lot before. Like P basses are just P basses and they're killer, but it's like why not get both? You get the best part of the jazz bass and the best part of the P bass.
Right.
Emmett literally just walked out the building.
So, Sean, does this mean it's your birthday, brother? I'm sorry we can't give you an R7, but we're all in love with a few R7s we have around here. Maybe we could timeshare
man.
one all together.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
chips
will.
in
I
with it.
will
Yeah.
actively.
I'd be
buy
happy to
into
give you
this
a deal
timeshare.
on it. I'll throw in a
Chase
T-shirt
did
for you.
one.
We just
Yeah.
got a new purple sparkle one in a heavy age.
Oh,
that's
yeah, dude.
super cool.
We also got a pretty sweet gold top that would match your R4, my friend.
We've also got a candy apple blue.
Yeah, Sean, seriously, I'd love to see you in real life, dude. Come in here. We
Yeah,
got some
come hang
killer,
Come
Sean.
on down,
Killer Les
Sean.
Pauls
I will
to show
actively
you.
commit to this timeshare if you want.
Yep, we're all in, buddy. We just got. I need it like 5 or 6 times a year. That's
Yep.
Here's the dirty
We'll
truth.
find a rotation
Sean.
with it. I see what you did.
You catch
Well
that?
done.
Jordan,
You
cut the
catch that?
feed.
You got to just come down here and check them out, man.
Yeah,
Check 'em
come
out. That's
hang
what's
out.
going to have to happen.
Yeah. Sean is a ridiculous guitar player. He actually builds his own amps at home.
Oh,
With
nice.
him and some friends. Hooligan amps. Yeah,
Tell
some
you what,
custom-made stuff.
bring an amp because
Yeah.
I'm an amp guy. I want to hear it.
Let's
bring
hear it.
the amp, and then we'll let you try the R7.
PJs are
Christian
for the
Dunn.
nighttime.
Says, I'll take that one PRS DGT with the neck pickup in perfection. Hey, man, we got that fixed. You can.
It's fine.
It's fine.
fixed.
It's
It's
fine,
fine. Chase broke
Christian.
it, but we fixed it. It's
I
fine.
didn't break it. You were the one who was playing it.
I broke it, but we fixed it. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's all good. It just had a dirty pickup selector,
Yeah.
so we sprayed it.
I got it.
I got the hose out in the back, put the pressure washer
Get
on
the
it, sprayed
hose,
it around a little
fine.
bit. But
Rodney says PJs are for nighttime.
Hey,
all
Rod.
Caps.
The nighttime is the right time. That's right, Ron.
I'm playing with y'all. I know, Christian.
Oh man.
Christian, you're gonna have to come down here and meet us in person sometime. I know you
Yeah,
live quite a bit of
seriously.
ways, but come hang out sometime.
We're worth the drive. We have this couch you could sleep on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of PJs, I always thought as a kid that the big
Nice segue.
nightgowns and caps were going to be a bigger thing.
Bro, yeah, the urge to just get a nightgown, a cap, and a little candlestick. Who goes there?
I've never understood that. I don't want like to wear a sheet then get underneath more sheets. I just talk about getting tangled up while you're trying to go to bed.
Okay, here's a question
Here
for you.
comes Emmett.
I just
With
Here's a
something in his
question for
hands
you
here.
on the
It's
sleeping
Jason.
pattern. Do y'all sleep with the top sheet?
yes.
What do you mean the top sheet?
So like you have your fitted sheet, but then you have the top sheet.
yeah.
I got rid of that thing years ago. Best decision of my
Oh,
life.
no, brother.
Best
no,
decision.
I gotta
brother.
say I did too, but then the wife overruled my brilliant idea.
Yeah,
so.
you missed a lot.
Okay, well
Back to
here's
the top
also my thing is it's like my wife has her own
Take
blanket.
care, buddy.
I have my own blanket. We have,
Oh, there you go.
So that is like changed
your
our
own
world
bed, your
because
own room,
because
and-
like
yeah.
you can just sleep and it's like you don't have to fight anymore. Anyways, on to our next topic.
On to the next topic. Well, the next topic is Mike has to go play some music.
Bye,
So long, farewell. Alvita saying goodbye. I'm going. To
How
go
do we
play
get on pajamas?
Here's the deal, though.
music
If
tonight.
Hey, I like this
No,
Eddie guy.
listen,
I like this
listen.
Eddie guy. He gets it.
I feel like I'm on Little House on the Prairie if I don't have that top sheet. Like, we are in the 21st century. Like, come on.
What are you gonna go do? Go get your
Elijah
own Switch?
is a little bougie.
I am a little bit bougie.
True, I was gonna say says the man whose shirt can button down like over there.
Yeah.
That's pretty fancy.
It has pockets like
Man.
this, too. Yeah.
I like to live like I'm on the land, working for my bed sheets.
Man churns his own butter.
Friends, I better get out of here so I can go do my
Bye,
thing.
Mike.
Good to see you guys. I'm on PTO next week, friends, so they're going to be doing all this without me.
So what he's
but
saying is don't
I'll be
reach
around.
out to him.
Yeah,
Trying to save up for another
Yeah.
wood library for when I make a trip up there.
there we go.
Heck yeah, Christian,
good
come hang
idea.
out with us. I'll show you the loft and everything. It'll be a
Friend,
good time.
have a good weekend.
Welcome
See
in,
y'all
Amy.
later.
Everybody ready?
Mike,
Jordan, cut the
Mike,
mic.
Mike, 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 Mike,
Mike,
Mike. Oh, Mike Henderson.
Oh,
Mike Henderson.
Going on PTO.
He's gonna be gone all next week.
Oh, Mike Henderson. Oh. What's going on PTO?
He's gonna take a
Joshua
nap through
Taylor.
the day.
Joshua Taylor, one of y'all available?
Christian, Mike.
How y'all doing? Cool.
There it is.
Mike.
What are you talking
Trying to save up for another wood lot. Oh, come on, brother. You are talking our language.
He is the English language.
About a recliner.
Where are you from, Christian?
Yeah.
Christian, where are you from, brother?
Yeah.
He's talked to us before. He's in the U.S. That's my final answer.
He's in one of 50 states.
Maybe even a continental one. So what kind of recliner did you buy?
Went over to the Lazy Boy. And I got to tell you what.
The Lazy Pirate.
And this is take free of charge right here.
Okay.
My guy Tyree over there, he hooked us up. Great guy, and he upsold me. He did, but it was worth it. He got us out of the fabric and into the leather. Let's put it that way. So yeah, got me a sweet little recliner.
Rodney,
I
Rodney
like
Dillon
I like
said,
how
"Have
everyone is at my
courage,
side today.
no top sheet." You know,
y'all
he's
just don't have it.
referencing you as the
that.
as the cowardly lion from
know that.
The Wizard of Oz. It's
Nah,
pretty
man.
funny.
See,
Y'all
we
are-
used to have a recliner before we moved, but ours is kind of, we got it from my aunt and uncle, so it was already old stuff. They helped us out by giving it to us when we first got married. It kind of broken down enough, but it's like, I like having a recliner, but I think I like having the couch with the reclining aspect more than
man.
just a straight.
That's what I
This
have.
guy literally was like, "Listen, instead of having it like analog
Mike.
where you
That's
have to
very
pull the
true.
lever,
Thank you, Sam Smith.
He's like, no,
Hey,
I'm gonna get you one with
Sam
a
Smith
remote.
said, "Ain't
you
no
just
mic like the
Press
mic
the
that y'all
button,
got.
and it just reclines."
Ain't no mic like the one that we
I'm
have."
curious to see how you think about this. I don't know if we've talked about this, but like that kind of stuff I've noticed as I've gotten older, I prefer simpler and more analog functions because I worry, and it comes especially with cars, that I'm like, it's a planned obsolescence, but it's also one of those things where it's like, if with the recliner, is there a way for me to do it without the button? If not, I'm not getting it because if that remote or button goes out,
Oh,
I'm
dude.
spending so much money to fix
Oh,
that.
I had all these questions, bro.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about, like service plan? We've got a great service plan. He's like, brother, I've got you. I've got you for 4 years. If you have any issues, all the service is in-house. We'll take care of you. You can, and he showed me, like, you can still do it this way.
Yeah.
And then also, too, he had me try the one that was with the remote versus the one that you just pull the lever. Night and day difference in the
I think they
feeling.
rigged that first
The
one.
lumbar
He likes this,
support.
he's like,
Literally. It
but
was great.
like that's how I feel, especially on cars. It
100%.
drives me nuts with like all these screens and like touch things to make the radio and everything work.
Oh,
I'm like,
dude.
That I
that
agree
is
with.
just a nightmare waiting to go out. But also, I
give
like
me a
buttons.
Ford
I like
F-150,
twisting
but
and
King
pushing
Ranch.
buttons.
So like I've got my F-150, and I don't think I'm ever gonna buy like a brand new truck.
Yeah.
Or like anything newer than like a 24 or something like that.
Yeah.
Because of like a lot of the trucks now have like some sort of hybrid situation where it's got an electric motor paired with a gas motor.
You hate
Yeah.
to see it.
And like
Give me the fossil fuels.
yeah, man. Like God made this earth just as what we needed it to be. So
We're not going to get into this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we should probably not go down this route.
But my whole thing with cars is I love the idea in the future of electric vehicles, but it is something I've told my wife that I'm like, it worries me is it's like, once again, it's kind of a planned obsolescence of it's like, as a person who works on cars, I can get a car with any kind of motor, do whatever, and I can do the stuff of just normal maintenance, oil change, anything like that, and I can get into the kind of hairy stuff if I need to, but it's like with electric vehicles, you can only take it back to the owner, and that's it.
You can't. They have to come get you.
Yeah, and so that's a problem I have with them currently right now. But yeah, I like the idea of some of the modern car stuff, like the screens and everything. But it's like also I think it's more distracting. Like I feel like that's a worry that I have is like I feel like it's more distracting for me to look over, see if I'm pressing the right button, page through things instead of just having a physical button that I can
But I
memorize
mean,
by touch.
Jordan, what do you think about this?
Realistically, everybody probably is already driving with their phones in their hand already.
No, I've got a drink in mine. Schmoofy.
Rodney says, I saw a parade with a dude in a motorized recliner, and he was driving it everywhere.
I've seen him
I've
too.
seen that guy too, Rod.
That's
I
what
want
we
one of
need
those.
to
Yeah.
do, Rodney.
we just need to collab with these two worlds. Like,
Yeah.
talk to Lazy Boy, talk to Ford.
Yep.
Oh, you don't want to do it in a 4-0 breakdown.
Oh, look who's coming in the
Oh,
door.
look at it.
Ready? Oh, hold on.
Oh, wait.
Just give it a second.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Just a second
could.
here.
The anticipation's killing me.
Yes. Nationwide. That was the most horrific thing I've ever heard.
Oh, it's nationwide.
So you say you want to have a live stream?
Live stream. Okay, well, don't do that.
Now, hey, those are good microphones, okay?
Don't do that.
Brother, we got a service plan for that.
Typical guitar player behavior.
4 years.
What are we talking about?
I don't
Talking
know.
about
We were kind of
lumbar
talking about
support,
cars and
Fords.
lazy boys.
Lazy Boys.
What's your favorite kind of smoothie?
Christian Dunn, my crazy favorite kind of Smith & Wesson.
Hey, all right.
Whoa, those are two vastly different things. Welcome to Gun Talk, fellas.
Dog.
Sponsored by
well,
Johnny
I shoot in
Morris.
1911. Let's start with that. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Your favorite smoothie?
Smoothie.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Today and yesterday, I had 2 peach smoothies.
Ooh.
From classic.
I had one of
I
those
didn't
yesterday.
double fist it.
Okay.
No, I had a smoothie yesterday and a smoothie today. It was so good. And I thought I'd like to have another smoothie.
Yeah.
You get that big old straw. You know what I mean? They
I had
help
one
you
of those
finish it.
yesterday. Those were really good.
Peach
They
smoothie?
help you
Yeah.
finish.
I like a
Guns
smoothie
and
that comes
guitars.
with a
It's gonna
plan.
get clipped.
What do you mean by that?
What's your
Guns
favorite
and
smoothie?
guitars.
This is
fun
when we
times.
need a Jordan cam.
Jordan, what's your favorite smoothie?
Jordan says,
Mixed
I don't
berry?
know, mixed berry.
What about you?
I'm into diversity.
you get
He's
it
a
from
berries
Mick
and
Cafe?
cream kind of guy.
Hey, did y'all talk about how good Jordan sang last night?
Oh,
Both
I've
of you
been talking
guys.
about it
We
for
can
a
talk about it,
while.
though.
Yeah.
Jordan has
You guys have
a
beautiful
delicious
harmony.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, there's Phil Carnivale.
We need some more of Jordan.
There he is. KHS. Let's go, Phil.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
We're doing a live stream right now. You wanna
We
say
get
some-
paid to do this.
Hey, just real quick, can you just read off your credit card number and social? Real quick, Phil. Come on now.
No one's
But-
listening.
So Jordan's voice, man, I need more of that on
Yeah, dude.
a regular basis.
Hey, real quick plug.
He is late to the
Jordan
party.
has a band called Lawn Care.
Long hair.
And you can find
Lawn
it on
Care.
Spotify. And my favorite song off there is Dogmatic. And it is like one of those joyful summer jams, windows down. You got your bros with you, maybe some peach smoothies.
Maybe some
And
pieces.
you're just cruising down the road.
You're lazy boy.
Yeah, you got Lazy Boy in the
Here's
back.
the lazy boy.
You
Peach
the lazy
smoothie
boy
in
About to
hand.
go
cruising.
shoot some pistols.
Gun in the other hand.
Wheels, gun, and peach and strawberry smoothies. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know
Jordan,
how good
hey,
a gun and a
Lawn
wheel would
Care,
taste in a smoothie.
Dogmatic is the song. Go listen to it. If you don't like it, you know what?
You have
Do
bad
better.
taste.
Lawn
Do
care.
That's
better.
your Uncle Nate trying to help you.
I listened to
Lawn
that
Care.
the other day. I'm curious, Jordan. So I was listening to your record the other day. I was getting very much like the Smiths, the Strokes, stuff like that. Who was like some major inspirations for you? Somebody
Major
get this man a
influences for
microphone.
Lawn Care. I like raking leaves. Let's see.
Like
Look at that.
mulch.
Look at that. Look at the sacrifice here. Servant
All
leadership.
right.
Supposed to speak in the microphone, Jordan.
I'm freezing.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, Strokes a little bit, yeah. Honestly, how I learned to do it, there's a guy, he's kind of like an indie pop musician
Yeah.
that has How I Made videos on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
So it's pretty similar in sound just because, like, that's how I learned how to do it.
Nice.
His name's Dayglow.
Okay,
but,
I know that
yeah.
guy.
Dig a
He
little.
has the Can I Call You Tonight song.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now, does he also have a suntan lotion side hustle?
he should. I don't know.
He should.
Every indie artist I don't have
If
a
he
side
doesn't,
hustle.
he's doing it wrong.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think most any artists go outside.
he needs to be more concerned about people's complexion.
What do you got? What do you got?
Look at
There
that.
it is.
Look at me.
There it is. It's so
But yeah, it was a great record.
I'm glowing.
doggone matic. I screwed it up, but it's really good.
Lawn
You
Care
You
got,
a
to the
fake
moon.
fan or what?
no, I'm not a fake fan. I listened to it and I enjoyed it. I listened to the guitars first. I just kind of the way my brain works. But y'all sounded great together. Emmett crushed it, multiple levels, multiple groups.
Bless you. Bless you.
And you held it together because at the end of Golden Hour, Emmett Starkey started going out
Yeah.
on them outside notes. And
Yeah.
just when you thought he was outside, he's like, "We're going to Antarctica. Let's go."
Yeah.
I know. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, where are
Yeah,
they
yeah.
going
No,
with
that was
this?
all intentional. He was like, "Here is," and maybe it was like that Jacob Collier kind of
Well,
negative harmony.
so
thing.
it was actually I dropped the ball on that because there's a like transition into the next song of the
and
album.
he just learned. The
He
album.
learned the whole thing that goes into that transition for the next song.
Gotcha.
So
You okay, Jordan?
This is where Emmett and I are so much alike because whenever somebody says learn the song, I feel like what you and I hear, and correct me if I'm wrong, but what I hear is, hey, could you learn the idea of the song? You know what I mean? Are you like that? Or are you like, no, I'm learning it verbatim?
I guess it depends. Like
Yeah.
last night that was the first time we did it, and so it almost kind of took the pressure off a little bit of like, man, if we mess this up, it's gonna be a good time. But it was a blast, yeah. So like last night when I listened to it, I was like, just listen, just had it up to my ear, like, okay, all right, got some good ideas here. Let's have some fun.
You sounded great.
Oh, you too, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Make sure you get that on there.
tired. Elijah killed it. I love watching drummers play because it's like each of them have a different face and reaction. Like you were
Mine
just
is
getting
like,
into it.
yeah.
I'm smelling the worst
Yeah.
smell.
There was actually a
my
moment,
life.
though, when you were doing the drum solo, you were literally like this.
well,
And I'm just grinning right
I
back
think
at
just
you.
watching anybody that you work with being in the zone, because Nate had a couple moments where he was.
You know when he's in the zone when the leg comes out.
The leg.
Yeah, because every time I'm watching you start getting into it, Nate will play. He'll be playing like this, and I'll go.
Oh.
That's what he'll start doing. I was like, dang, Nate, come on.
Somebody put on one of my videos that my lower lip does reps.
Oh yes, 100%. Yes.
Like, because it was like I could pick up something with my lower lip.
That's hilarious.
That's why my wife married me right there. Had that big lower lip.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh.
All right, well, what do we got coming up this weekend? We got Chords and Coffee on Saturday
How y'all
morning,
doing?
9 a.m. Central Time on
Welcome in,
YouTube.
y'all.
Talking about secondary dominance. Sounds like a boring
Why
subject.
not tertiary dominance?
Well, Talking about secondary dominance because that's one of those things that everybody loves it. But
What's the
just don't
secondary
know it.
dominant of C major?
Well, that would be a G7 going to C major. And so here's what's interesting. If you're in the key of G and you have a G dominant 7 going to C, G dominant 7 doesn't belong in the key of G. It's G major 7. Anyway, if that sounds confusing, watch the episode. But everybody loves a secondary dominant
Love
because
it.
there's so many songs that have them. So talking about that,
Christian, I'm not the lead singer for Sleep Token. Yet.
Give it up, Chase. Stop hiding. Man, Christian's calling him out. What was Rod Dillon talking about? Grass in the bag.
We were talking about lawn care. See you, man. Thanks for coming in.
Rod Dillon came whipping in the parking lot. I was pulling out of here the other day, and I was on my phone. And Rod Dillon was like, you know what? Now's a good time just to run old Nate White over. You know what I mean? Oh, Rod, I love you.
I want your gift.
I want your gift. I got to get a double portion of that anointing, which means take him out. Rod, I love you.
We love Rod.
Well, I think that's a
That's
great way to end the show.
Well, okay, so next week, Monday, we got Danny live stream. Danny's refretting a guitar, right?
I just got groped.
Yeah, and then
Just full on, like, look at me and just goes, like, full grip on the shoulder.
that wasn't
This
that
has
was,
been off the rails.
That
bro.
was a good old. Hey, now let's get in alignment.
He's still doing it.
If that's
I'm going to blink twice.
if that's what you call that, you've got. I'm just going to say it. I was going
Jordan,
to offer
just
you.
end
a
it now.
hug.
Should we
Boy,
say
sorry.
it? Should we
Jordan, just
say
say
it?
it. Save this man's career.
Have I killed any more snakes recently? I
Fingers on the
have.
mute.
We'll see ya.
See you, Phil. All right. By the way, you got a guitar.
We
already
talked about
Did you talk
it.
about it? Yeah, that was amazing. So Monday we got Danny. Tuesday we got What's in the Case, Mike and Chase.
Not
Well-
Mike and Chase. It's just going to be, what's in the case with and Chase?
And Chase. Okay.
Mike's not here.
I was just at the warehouse, and we've got some Whammer Jammer guitars coming over here. Like this is
Whamma jamma now.
this is
Explain
how,
whammer for me.
so.
Use it in a sentence.
I'll
Speakers
say
going
this:
hammer,
they're really
bammer,
nice.
bammer,
Synonyms.
bammer.
They're really nice, and they were so nice that Brett was like, "Hey, let's pull them out and take a look at that." Brett Palin has seen a few guitars.
Yeah.
You know, the man does not impress easy, but he was like, "We got to take a look at those." And we actually stopped what we were doing before our admin meeting. We had to open them up and take a look at them. And
Any hints?
there's 3 of them, and I played them, and they were so nice that Brett, Quinn, and Alec and Seth were all looking at me like, "Don't you scratch that." You know what I mean? And I didn't. But
Call the
they
Squires.
Are we
gorgeous.
talking electrics?
they are a brand that you have not done yet on What's in the Case.
I know what these are. I think.
Old
Oh.
Chase reached in the sack of wisdom and pulled out a golden nugget.
Well, we'll keep that probably not for Tuesday. I don't know if they'll be here Tuesday. I'm also not good.
I think we're getting them Monday. I think you're getting them on Monday. So anyway, could have a really cool thing for What's in the Case, and then Wednesday,
It'll be you.
me and Mike. Thursday, just me.
Yes.
Okay, I can fly solo. We might have a special guest in there, but we'll do something
What am I,
incredible on
Chop Liver?
Wednesday.
I work on Wednesday. Let me play with Nate, please, 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 please. Let me play
We'll
with Nate, please, please,
see.
please.
You don't get to play no more.
It's because you don't like hugs. And then the Hour Smooth on Thursday, and then Friday we've got the full gang.
Well, we've got
Plus
Waking Up with Greg. Yep.
By the
First
way,
thing in the
Oh,
morning.
you gotta
and
wake
then
up with Greg.
next week there is a Chords and Coffee with Greg.
Ooh. Come with
Don't
me.
need chords when you got
and
keys.
You'll see.
Wake up with Greg and nature. All right.
Jordan's like, what am I listening to?
Such a good song.
We've had a wonderful week. Guys, thank you for the privilege of your time. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, it is worth the trip. This is how we are all the time. We're having a blast.
Oh, yeah.
And I just love working
Yeah, this
with
is
you
not
guys.
an act.
This is us.
At all.
I feel
yeah.
like the last few Friday couch sessions that we have just gotten better because it's just been us more feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Like last week, we talked about Transformers for like a solid 10 minutes.
More than meets the eye.
Huh?
More than meets the eye.
I was not a Transformer kid.
Well, you were wrong.
Were you? Is
That's
this like
really
the
good.
Rubicon? Is that a thing in this?
Autobots and Decepticons.
Rubicon.
Okay.
He's talking
Rubicon.
about a Jeep.
That's a Jeep.
Oh,
It's also a Bad Cat amp that has yet to arrive because.
True.
Whamma Jamma Palin guitars.
Oh yeah, bring it to
You could
ya.
also use Whamma in this context. Oh, Black Betty, bam, lamb, whoa, Black Betty, and just
Great
replace the bam
song.
with the wham.
Yep.
Wham a jam.
All right, guys. We love you.
Goodbye.
Peace.